I heard about it in my PhD days because I didn't know much about it. I was at Cornell. I was trying to gather data for a model I was doing of the of fishes moving through the Hudson River, but I needed to get something that was a publication that amazingly Cornell, which has a fantastic library system, didn't have, and I actually had to make a trek up here to Moon Library, and I found the document. And then years went by, right, and didn't think too much about it, but I knew it was up here. When I saw an ad for it, I was actually in Sweden at Stockholm University. And I like to say that I sort of got my academic jobs through the internet because I saw this on a listserv. I applied, there was stiff competition, but I got the job. So, and I've been here through thick and thin, I guess. Well, I was hired to teach fisheries, I think it was called fisheries biology at the time. I changed it up, called it fisheries science and management, because I think it's more closely, I try to be more closely aligned with fisheries science. I find it to be a very much of a renaissance field where you include so many different aspects of science and social science, I think, into it. Then I also started teaching a course called watershed ecology when I was new with a hydrologist who started at the same time as me, a watershed hydrologist. I've always done this fisheries science and management class with a practicum. Then I do sort of ad hoc other things. A couple of years we even taught a wine appreciation class. So that was an interesting thing. For the only class I've ever had which filled up in 15 minutes. I've taught sort of pop-up classes. One of them, which was a lot of fun, was with some people in landscape architecture, one of whom actually moved to Cornell, and so we ended up teaching it across the universities. And it was a thought experiment about how do you take out a dam that's 100 feet tall and a mile wide on the mouth of the Susquehanna River. The question was, could students come up with some ideas for replacing the lost hydropower from this dam, redesigning the area to make it safe and interesting and hospitable, and then deal with the sediments. And so we had some pretty creative ideas that we did. We did go and present some of our stuff at a Susquehanna River Symposium, and we had some posters that we brought. I've never had people come up and shake my hand and thank me for running a class, but people were asking, could we replicate this? And I said, sure, why not? For a while I was really, really interested in looking at the effects of urbanization on aquatic ecosystems, particularly the Hudson, which has been my theme. I've been studying the Hudson since I actually have been writing about the Hudson and studying it since I came to Cornell. One of the things I found very nice about ESF is that they want you to teach and do research, and so if you're clever about it, you can blend the two together. My research feeds into my teaching, and I think that's probably true for a lot of people here. But also, your teaching can feed into your research. So if you've got an idea and you want to explore it, prepare some lectures and do some of the homework on that. Students will sometimes give you these great ideas too. I mean, just a question that they might ask. Oh, I hadn't thought about that way, I have to borrow from one of my former colleagues, Charlie Hall, who told me this when I applied here. He said, you're going to love ESF students because they're like they came out of a Norman Rockwell painting, and of course that was back then, but there's still this sort of passionate dedication. And they go out and do remarkable things afterwards too. It's just amazing. I mean, first of all, you got to find us, but second of all, then when they do, they end up dispersing all over the place. You'd be surprised at where they end up sometimes.